I smell good, yeah I do. I smell good and I want you to smell good too. So, niche designer, Middle Eastern perfumes. Here's my review.
Hola friends, mi gente, ¿cómo están? Friends, how are you doing? How is life treating you? I hope you're doing well. I'm hanging in there, like I say, doing the best I can with what I got and who I am. And bueno pues, friends, it's late evening. I said, you know what would be nice? To just chill, relax, hang out with the friends, you know, just on some chill vibes. I ordered some things, mostly fragrance mists, right, that I think are going to be just really nice for summer, whenever summer decides to show up. And I said, you know what, let me hang out with the friends and let's talk about them. Today I want to talk about two new fragrance mists that were released by Phlur. I want to say they dropped last week. I think they dropped last week. I picked them up the day that they dropped. They showed up on the Sephora app. And I placed my order and here they are. I got the small ones since I hadn't smelled them before, and quite honestly I have a lot of Phlur mists. Maybe I'll show them to you in this video even though I'm discussing these two, and only a few of them do I have in the larger bottles. So today we're going to be talking about Beach Skin and Peach Skin. These are the two new drops from Phlur. Phlur is a fragrance house that I really thoroughly enjoy. Like I said, I own quite a lot of their mists. I own quite a few of their perfumes. And for the most part, they tend to knock it out the park with me. I have had some duds, some that I really did not like, but not too many. I usually really enjoy what they release. So friends, let's get this party started with Beach Skin. Here is what the little bottle looks like. It's the usual Phlur design, right? You know, just a little clear bottle. In the front it says Phlur Beach Skin Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. And we have the white cap that they're known for. It says Phlur on the top. Their mists spray well. Their mists, you know. Woo. And as I said that, some mist like freaking streamed into my eye. But anyway, they tend to spray well for the most part, right? Mi gente, this one is Beach Skin. Let me read you the notes. So the top notes, according to Phlur, are bergamot, ozonic accord, and pink pepper. And then in the heart, we have a solar accord, coconut muguet, melon. At the base, we have sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. What can I tell you about this? On my skin, this pulls very much like a beach scent. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was expecting a little bit more. I was expecting something different, especially when I heard melon. Coconut muguet, so muguet, my understanding, is lily of the valley in French. I believe that's what that is. And a solar accord. I expected that because of the pink pepper and the melon, I was gonna get something a little different from what I am accustomed to when it comes to a beach scent. But to me, this is your basic beach scent. See what I did there? It's like a lot of the other beach scents I have in my collection. So on my skin, this is pulling mostly the solar accord, the sandalwood, the vanilla, and the coconut. It is a beach scent. It's not exactly suntan lotion, but it's sunny, it's bright, very much a solar, ozonic. It smells like salt air, beach air, coconut. It's a creamy, milky type of coconut scent. The bergamot, I'm not even picking up on the bergamot that much, so I'm not even getting that much citrus on my skin. This is quite literally a basic sandy, sunny, salty beach scent. I was expecting a lot more. I'm just being honest. I thought, ooh, I said pink pepper and melon, bergamot, you know, maybe we're gonna have a little bit of like a lemony type of tropical drink vibe, you know, and I did not get that. It is just a regular, everyday beach scent. I don't know why I expected a little bit more. The notes are pretty beachy. Solar, ozonic, coconut, you know. I wore it yesterday. It's a mist. I'm not expecting too much razzle dazzle, but I did think it was going to be a little more nuanced and less linear than it is. Is it nice? It's nice. I'm just saying I have this quite a few times over in my collection already. I don't really feel it's anything to write home about. I don't really think it's anything that you're going to be like, ooh, wow, you know, like some of their other stuff, like, ooh, what is the amber one? Oh my goodness, I love that one so much. This to me is just a regular sunny day at the beach type of scent. So yeah, friends, that's Beach Skin by Phlur. It's nice, it's pretty, it's sunny, solar, ozonic, salty, sea waves, coconut, creamy. It is your everyday beach scent, and that is Beach Skin. The second one is one that I picked up, I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm one of these people that when these brands release things that are part of like a set or a collection, I have to have all of them. You know, I actually thought I was gonna like Beach Skin the most, but I said, well, they released a different one. Another one. I need that one too. Lo and behold, this is the one that is the one that I would most suggest. If you were saying to yourself, I can only get one of the two, this is the one that I would recommend. This one is nuanced. This one is different. This one is fun. This one has a whole lot going on. So yeah, this one has some really nice atomizer action. Friends, this one, oddly enough, is on Fragrantica. The other one isn't. I don't know why. Oh, I got it in my mouth. Santo Dios. I don't know why I always do that. I always like breathe in as soon as I, like with my mouth open. As soon as I spray it, then I end up with perfume mouth. So friends, this one is Peach Skin. Same deal, except the bottle is a little like golden toned, right? And the notes, according to Phlur, are peach bellini, bergamot, and peach skin at the top. At the heart, we have white freesia, vanilla orchid, and jasmine nectar. And then at the base, we have a milky sandalwood, a sheer amber, and a coconut caramel. Mi gente, this one is so pretty. Déjame decirte. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. So I mostly pick up on the peach when I first spray it. It is very nice. It's very lovely, very peachy, and juicy. It's a juicy peach. It's a fresh, ripe peach. Oh my goodness, it's been warmed in the sun. Like this peach was just hanging on the tree. I just brought it down. It's still warm from the sun. I'm taking a bite. It is so juicy. So pretty. Very lovely peach. Man, this is pretty. And then I am also, it's funny that they say melon in Beach Skin because I'm picking up something here that's kind of like a greenish type of melon, which is very pretty. I'll read you the notes from Fragrantica as well. They're slightly different. What I am pulling here that is so gorgeous is a mix of a peach and sandalwood. And it's the type of sandalwood that I really, really love. It's a quite woody note, a very woody sandalwood, but this sandalwood is creamy, it's velvety, it's polished. It's such a lovely sandalwood. There's this creamy nuance to it. It's not dry. It's not a dry wood. So, so pretty. And these wear on my skin for, I want to say about like 4 hours. They wear pretty nicely, you know, for maybe even a little bit more than that. Phlur and Ellis Brooklyn wear very nicely on my skin and they tend to hang around for a long time. I also spray them on clothes, right, to make them hang around even longer. But, mi gente, this is so lovely. That woody, milky sandalwood gives this such beautiful depth. The peach is fresh, vibrant, juicy, and the amber is nice and warm, but this is still very, very much a summer fragrance. Now, they said peach bellini, and I think that's a very nice description because there's something like effervescent here, you know, like a Bellini type of drink. Very, very lovely. Now, let me read you the notes according to Fragrantica, because Fragrantica is saying there's a lot more going on here than Phlur is telling us. And I have to agree, because this is so much more layered than the beach one. Not saying that the beach one doesn't have other notes possibly, but it felt very basic to me. This one is different. So according to Fragrantica, they have this as a fruity, sweet, floral tonic fragrance, right? And they are saying that it opens with bergamot, Bellini, peach, and plum. So there is no plum listed according to Phlur. Fragrantica is listing a plum. They also have vanilla, orchid, jasmine, and freesia. And then we have sandalwood, coconut, caramel, amber, and milk, according to Fragrantica. This one is lovely. Mi gente, if you can only pick up one of the two, this one is gorgeous. You know, a lot of my Phlur fragrances have this DNA running through them. And I call it the Phlur Somebody Would DNA, because that's where I first noticed it. Well, first of all, Somebody Would is my top favorite Phlur fragrance. I really hope they don't retire it. Then followed by Missing Person. And there is a DNA in a lot of the Phlur fragrances that I pick up that's this gorgeous, complex, nuanced, woody note. It's this beautiful, heady, woody note. And I pick it up in peach skin. That they paired that peach with that sandalwood and I guess what is a juicy plum, because there's this fruitiness in here that's very beautiful, and a milkiness, a creaminess. This is so pretty. The jasmine nectar is sweet. It's light. It almost has a sunny honey tone to it as well. Oh, this one is lovely, friends. Get your nose on this one. And then they say a coconut caramel. I'm not really pulling on a lot of coconut, but once this becomes a skin scent, I smell something that's like a salty caramel. They don't mention musk. Musk was mentioned in the last one, actually. But there is like this musky skin scent as well. This one is lovely. This one to me is a 10 out of 10. I want to say this is a 6 out of 10. Just because it feels super basic to me. Anyway, mi gente, yeah, so that is peach skin and beach skin. Super quick, you know, just hanging out for a little bit. I thought I'd tell you about these in case you're wondering. Peach skin is gorgeous. Beach skin is okay. It's nice. Beach Walk from Maison Margiela. That one might be a tiny bit saltier. I have quite a few beach fragrances that I could gather up and say they're pretty similar to this. So I definitely believe they knocked it out the park with peach skin though. I know Phlur has been pushing layering these two, so I'm going to try that as well. But yeah, mi gente, that is peach skin, beach skin from Phlur. I picked them up from Sephora. Are you a fan of Phlur? I am. You know what? While we're here, let me show you which one of their perfumes I have, or their mists, I should say. So like I said, I am a huge fan of Phlur. I really enjoy just about everything they do for the most part. So in my collection, I have Vanilla Smoke. They very kindly gifted me this one. This is gorgeous. Let me know if you want a review on Vanilla Smoke. That was the one that dropped prior to these two. I also have Mango Mood. I have Vanilla Skin. I think there was one called Coconut Skin. I did not like it. Is that what it was called? I returned it. And I usually do not return fragrances. I have Amber Haze. This is one that I really, I love it so much that I bought that one in the large size. So I also have Amber Haze in this size, which is what I'll move on to once I finish the small one. And then the final one that I have is Heavy Cream. So I have quite a few Phlur mists. I love the house. If you'd like me to do like a rundown of all of the ones that I own, let me know. But for now, we're just talking about these two new ones. And like I said, they're nice releases. Beach Skin, you know, I could have, if I had smelled it in store at Sephora, would I have picked it up? Likely not. Peach Skin though, absolutely gorgeous, and it just gets prettier and prettier and prettier as the hours pass and as you wear it. So lovely, so nuanced, so layered. Okay, I'm repeating myself now. Friends, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending some time with me. I will be chatting with you soon. Se me cuidan. Nada pues. Ciao.
I smell good. Yeah, I do. I smell good, and I want you to smell good too. So